All right, so get this. AI
Yeah.
is like, it's about to launch us straight into like a sci-fi world. And we're going to take a deep dive into that today.
Awesome.
We're talking AI in action.
Yeah.
You know, it's the source that's got everybody like buzzing
Yeah.
about all the insane breakthroughs that are happening right now.
Yeah.
We're talking about AI helping us to evolve as like a civilization.
Yeah.
Like think about like harnessing the energy
Yeah.
of a whole planet.
That's pretty wild when you think about it like that.
I know.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing what's happening. It's like going from these abstract theories to actually like changing people's lives. Like,
Yeah.
I think we're seeing the impact in the real world, and it's happening a lot faster than I think a lot of people realize.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, let's start with something that I think everyone is going to be able to relate to, like healthcare.
Okay.
AI in action. You know, it highlights DeepMind's AI that can predict
Right.
neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's
Yeah.
years before any symptoms even show up.
It's pretty wild.
It's like a crystal ball for your health.
It really is. And the cool part is how it does that. Like, so it analyzes your genetic data, your lifestyle choices, even environmental factors, and like puts it all together to come up with this really detailed health forecast. It's like personalized medicine.
Yeah.
On a whole other level.
Totally. And I saw this trending on X too. Hashtag AI predictive health, and people are sharing their stories about how this early detection could change everything for families that are dealing with these diseases. It's like a glimmer of hope, you know?
It's a huge shift from reactive healthcare to a preventative approach.
Right.
Imagine a world where we're not just treating diseases, but we're actually preventing them altogether.
I love that.
That's the potential here.
That's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of personalized experiences, AI in action also talks about this AI platform in India that's totally revolutionizing education.
Yeah.
It's like tailoring the learning experience to each student's needs. It's like a personal tutor for every single subject.
It is. It's like, okay, so it doesn't just adjust the pace, but it can actually like rephrase complex ideas into simpler language based on each student's vocabulary.
What?
It's like having a textbook that rewrites itself to make sure you get it.
That's wild. I can just imagine all the teachers celebrating this all over social media.
I know.
Hashtag AI education is going to be blowing up with success stories.
Totally.
But really, this could be a game changer for like educational equity.
It really could, you're right.
Yeah.
Because it adapts to each student's individual needs and learning style. It can democratize access to quality education, regardless of like their background or location.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, now let's talk about something that affects everybody on the planet.
Okay.
Food.
Yeah.
This source mentions an AI system in Kenya that's helping farmers to optimize their crops.
Right.
And I'm not just talking about watering schedule.
No, this is way more advanced.
This is next level.
Yeah. It analyzes satellite data soil conditions.
Wow.
And even like hyperlocal weather patterns to give farmers like very specific recommendations.
On everything.
On everything. From what to plant to when to irrigate.
So it's like a super smart farm advisor in your pocket?
Exactly.
Right. But what I think is really exciting is like the potential for sustainability.
Yeah.
This could be like the key to feeding a growing population while still like minimizing the environmental impact.
Yeah. And it's not just like a theory. Farmers are actually seeing results like increased yields, reduced waste, and just a more sustainable approach to agriculture. It's a win-win for the farmers and for the planet.
I bet hashtag AI sustainable farming is going to be all over this.
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing to see how technology can tackle like these big global challenges.
It really is.
And speaking of global challenges, let's talk about something that's on everyone's minds right now.
Okay.
Energy. This source totally blew my mind with this AI algorithm that makes solar power way more efficient.
So the really fascinating thing about this AI is that it optimizes both the placement of solar panels and the way that the energy is distributed.
Wow.
It's like having this solar whisperer that can adjust the panels in real time for maximum sunlight capture.
That's incredible.
Talk about smart energy.
This is not just about making solar like viable. It's about making it like the main energy source globally. And you know what? I think that future is closer than we think.
I think so too. It analyzes real-time weather data and dynamically adjusts the entire energy grid to match supply with demand.
That's wild.
It's a total game changer in our transition to renewable energy.
It is.
And it can significantly reduce our carbon footprint.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It is incredible to think about how AI is impacting so many, like, different parts of our lives.
Yeah.
From the everyday things that we do to these huge challenges facing humanity.
Yeah.
AI is, like, weaving its way into, like, everything.
Yeah, it's like AI is the thread that connects everything.
Oh, I like that.
You know?
I like that analogy a lot.
Making it all work together in ways we never even thought possible before.
Yeah.
Almost like it's speeding up our evolution.
Yeah.
As a species.
It really is making us think bigger and bolder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Pushing us to, think outside the box.
It is. It's like AI is not just about like solving problems.
Right.
It's about opening up new possibilities.
Yeah.
Expanding our horizons. And just like ultimately making like the human experience better.
Yeah, exactly. It's about empowering people, communities, societies to reach their full potential.
Yeah.
And speaking of empowerment, one area where AI is really making a huge impact is in accessibility.
Totally.
Our source talks about how, like, AI-powered tools are helping people with disabilities to overcome barriers and live more fulfilling lives.
Yeah, this is where we see like the real heart of AI, I think.
Yeah.
Like imagine voice-activated assistants.
That let people with mobility issues control their environment.
Right.
Or like image recognition software that helps people who can't see well navigate the world.
Yeah.
It's about breaking down barriers and making things more inclusive.
It's truly inspiring to see how technology can create a more like equitable world.
Yeah.
For everyone regardless of their abilities.
Yeah, and it's not just about providing assistance. It's about empowering people to live independently.
Yeah.
And like, contribute their unique talents to society.
Yeah, you're totally right. It's about like recognizing the worth and dignity of every person.
Yeah.
And making sure that everyone has the opportunity to thrive.
Exactly.
And I think as AI keeps evolving, we're going to see even more innovative solutions that further empower people with disabilities.
Yes, absolutely.
And create a truly inclusive world. This reminds me of that idea of AI helping us become a type 1 civilization.
Right.
All about like harnessing energy on like a planetary scale. But it's not just about energy. It's about using our collective intelligence to like create a better future.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about recognizing that like we're all connected and like working together to solve these challenges that we face as a species. And AI is like a big part of that journey.
Yeah.
It's giving us the tools and the insights and even the inspiration to imagine a brighter tomorrow.
It's like AI is showing us what's possible.
Yeah.
And like we can make those possibilities a reality. We're not just watching this happen.
Yeah.
We're actively participating.
Right.
In shaping the future.
Yeah.
And AI is giving us the power to like make a real difference.
But with great power comes great responsibility. Right?
Oh, there you go.
As we like keep developing these AI systems, we got to be careful about like the ethics. It's a fine line between harnessing the power of AI for good, while making sure that it like, matches our value and is actually serving like the best interests of humanity.
Yeah, I agree. We need to be thoughtful and make sure that this leads to a world that is not just technologically advanced, but also like socially, just environmentally sustainable and just generally humane.
And that's where the conversation gets really interesting.
Okay, tell me more.
How do we make sure that AI doesn't just help a few people, but empowers everyone?
Yeah.
How do we create a future where AI is used to like lift humanity up instead of like dividing us?
Those are really great questions.
Yeah.
And that kind of leads us to another big question.
Okay.
What about the future of work?
Right.
As AI systems become more sophisticated, they're doing more of the tasks that humans used to do. I mean, some people are worried about losing their jobs to robots.
It's a valid concern and something we need to address head on.
Right.
But we should also remember that throughout history, technological advances have always changed the job market.
You're right. Think about the Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
It totally transformed how we work. But it also created new industries.
Right.
And opportunities.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not about being afraid of automation.
Right.
But about adapting to the changes.
Exactly.
And like preparing for the jobs of the future.
Exactly. And that means investing in education and training programs that give people the skills they need to succeed in a world that's powered by AI.
Yeah.
We also need to rethink like our traditional ideas of work.
Okay.
And explore new models of like how people can participate in the economy. Like maybe a universal basic income or a 4-day work week.
Yeah.
We need to be creative and find solutions that work for everyone.
It's about finding that sweet spot.
Yeah.
Where human creativity and technological innovation work together. Where each one complements the other.
Exactly.
Makes it better.
And that takes collaboration and open dialogue. And a willingness to like try new things.
I like that.
Yeah.
We've talked about AI changing healthcare and education and food security and energy. We even got into its impact on work and society as a whole.
It's really pretty amazing.
But what about the fun stuff? The unexpected ways AI is showing up in our lives.
Right.
I'm ready to be surprised.
Well, get ready because AI in action has some really cool examples of how AI is not just changing the world, but like changing the way we play. And maybe even like redefining what it means to be creative.
Oh, wow. Okay. I've heard people talking about AI composing music.
Yeah.
And even creating art. Is it really that good, though?
It's pretty mind-blowing. Let's just say that the art world is going through some major changes.
Right.
AI isn't just like copying human artists.
Right.
It's analyzing huge amounts of data about different styles and techniques to come up with completely new forms of expression.
So it's like
AI is expanding the boundaries of what's even possible in art.
Wow. So it's not just about AI creating art. It's about AI like inspiring human artists
exactly
to push their own creative limits.
Yeah, it's like this incredible collaboration between humans and machines.
That's so cool.
Leading to art that neither could have created on their own. And the best part is this isn't just happening in like fancy galleries.
Right.
Think about AI tools that let anyone create their own music tracks or design unique fashion pieces.
That's awesome. So AI is kind of like democratizing creativity.
Yeah.
It's like putting the power of art into everyone's hands.
Exactly.
I love that. But let's talk about like the practical side of things for a second.
Okay.
This source also mentions AI making our online experiences more personalized.
Right. And this is where AI's ability to analyze tons of data and learn our preferences really shines.
Right.
It's like having a personal assistant who knows your tastes better than you do, curating your digital world and making your online interactions smoother.
So no more endless scrolling trying to find something to watch.
Exactly. AI can suggest movies or music based on what you liked before, making your downtime more relaxing and fun.
That sounds amazing.
And think about shopping. Imagine AI helping you find the perfect outfit.
Yes, please.
For that special event, saving you time and stress.
I mean, that's the dream.
Right.
But let's be real. The internet isn't all sunshine and rainbows.
True.
What about the not-so-fun stuff?
Okay.
Like online harassment.
Right.
Can AI help with that?
So this is why AI's power to analyze how we communicate becomes really important. AI can be trained to spot and flag harmful content, like cyberbullying or hate speech, helping to make the internet a safer and more inclusive place for everybody.
It's like having a digital guardian angel.
I like that.
Watching over us and protecting us from the dark side of the internet.
Yeah.
And this leads us to another area where AI is making a real difference.
Okay.
Security and safety, AI in action, talks about how AI is being used to prevent accidents by analyzing traffic patterns, and how facial recognition tech, it's helping to find missing people.
Yeah, that's amazing. But what I find really incredible is the potential for AI in disaster relief.
Oh, yeah?
Like, imagine AI-powered drones delivering supplies to areas hit by natural disasters.
That's a great idea.
And think about AI systems that can coordinate rescue efforts in real time.
Wow.
Getting help to the people who need it most faster than ever before.
Yeah.
The possibilities are really endless.
This deep dive has been amazing.
Yeah.
It's really opened my eyes to how AI is so much more than just robots.
It is.
And self-driving cars.
It really is about using tech to solve problems, big and small, and making life better for everyone.
You know what excites me the most?
What?
Is that this isn't just a technological revolution.
Yeah.
It's a human revolution.
I love that.
We're using our creativity and ingenuity to shape a future where technology serves humanity.
Yeah.
Not the other way around.
That's the key takeaway. We're not just watching this AI revolution happen.
Right.
We have the power to decide what this future looks like.
So to everyone listening, remember, stay curious, keep exploring, and never stop imagining a better world.
Absolutely.
This is just the beginning of our AI journey.
It is.
And I, for one, can't wait to see what happens next.
Me too.